Hi there. This is a poem in the tradition of the bush ballads from Australia. It's called Pipe Down Sport. MacDammit came down from the Highlands when he went off the weed for a while, and he found himself stranded in Glasgow, where he had to use all of his guile. He met a young Aussie with red hair, whose mother, if only she knew, could have organised a better colour, because all of his friends called him Blue. Well, the two lads were brothers in spirit, and their thirst for adventure was strong, so they decided on South America, where they knew they couldn't go wrong. They landed in Bogota City in the afternoon about 3 o'clock, and just walking around in the airport, they got their first culture shock. Well, they went to see Monserrate, La Candelaria, the Museum of Gold. At night they went out and partied. Well, at least that's what I've been told. Then they travelled all over Colombia. The beaches, the mountains, the plains. They went to some pretty neat places. They ate fruit with unusual names. And they started to pick up the lingo. Yeah, they spoke Spanish wherever they went. Yeah, the first couple of weeks in Colombia was a time that was pretty well spent. Then they decided to head down to Cali. A good place to go, so they heard. For the women and salsa, it's famous. To miss out on that was absurd. So they went out to dance in Juanchito, but they couldn't keep time with the beat. But those girls there seemed to like them, and they were the hottest they'd meet. Then they went down to the White City. Yeah, they saw Popayan in the sun, and they got some jobs teaching English. Then they really began to have fun. The boss said, "Can you teach them some culture?" "Yeah, no worries," said Blue, "she'll be sweet." And he told them about the marsupials, even some that are now obsolete. And he started to teach them the history, the stories, the ballads, the rhymes of banjo's wide western sunsets, and how Aussies have a good time. MacDammit too was proud of his culture. The whiskey, the tartans, the clans. He was even a master piper, so the music was part of his plans. So he started to teach them the bagpipes, but they're not so easy to play. And if it all played badly, then it's best from a long way away. Now, Colombians like really loud music, and they never complain about noise. Salsa's a serious business, and amplifiers are not little toys. But when they heard MacDammit's students playing the pipes at full blast, they ran round and screamed and panicked and decided that song was the last. And now on the interview Scotsman, for English teaching jobs in the town, they look on their resume for bagpipes. And if they're pipers, they get the thumbs down. And they say there's a safe in the bank here, where the pipes are locked safely away. But MacDammit's got a key in his pocket, and he goes there at midnight to play.